Hi guys, I'm Unbound Bruja and welcome to my Chanel. Today we are going to be looking at a pair of wings that I got on Dolls Kill. But before we get started, I'm going to show you the fit that I'm wearing. This is a little vinyl dress by Honor Clothing that I absolutely love. It has the zipper, like a front zipper, so it's super easy to get in and out. And I paired it with a pair of latex gloves or gauntlets. But anyways, I love Honor Clothing. They have the best shiny fashion, latex, PVC, vinyl, wet look, whatever is up your alley, they have it. And they also have a storefront in the UK, so if you are in London, you can go and check them out. But it's Honor Clothing, and it's where I get a lot of my clothing from. By the way, I'm not sponsored. I would wish that they would sponsor me, but it's not sponsored. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into what I'm going to show you. So I did an unboxing earlier today, and this is one of the items that I unboxed. I got myself a pair of dragon wings off of Dolls Kill. These are very inexpensive wings compared to my other wings that I have from Wearable Whimsy. I will be doing another video of Wearable Whimsy so you can see those wings. Those were custom, handmade, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wings. These are cheap and felt, but they're cute. Like, I'm not mad about them. So let me go ahead and show you guys the wings. So here they are. They are dark and gothic. I love like this part here that's like the tail. I think that's super sexy. Super cute print. It kind of reminds me of like H.R. Geiger, like Aliens. So cool. And if you can see that this part right here is flexible so you can move them, and I kind of kept them a bit bent because it looks more like it's coming off my back if you kind of keep the bend where they naturally bend to fold them. If you keep it a little bit bent, you're going to see what I mean when I try them on. And then they're super easy to put on. They just have these little harnesses on them, like cheap elastic. You're gonna have to adjust them. I think it's, you know, good for all multi-sizes. For me, they're kind of falling off when I put them on, and I kind of have to hold on to them until I figure out how I'm going to tighten them. I might just use something like ribbon to just make them a little bit tighter. But anyways, you guys, this is them on, super cute. So you can see what I mean. See how the bend right there kind of looks like they're coming off of my back. I love that. I love how dark and gothic they are. And if I undo it, see how it kind of just falls a little? It's not horrible, but I like them a little bit tighter on I just feel like a little bit more secure. I like everything kind of like fitted on my body. So yeah, just a little bit more. If I just maybe, I can probably pin it even with safety pins or ribbon. I usually like to use ribbon, and safety pins come undone and stab you. Ribbons are nice and soft and kind of feel good against you. All right, so this is what they look like on. Adore them. And then let me show you guys the back. So here is the back. I don't know if you guys can see that little tail. It comes down to the spine. Super sexy. I adore them. I think they're super fun. For the price, you guys, I think these were under $20 because they were on sale. Dolls Kill does sale all the time. Never pay full price on Dolls Kill. There will always be a 20 to 40% sale, usually during holidays. So it's good to go ahead and wait to see. I do subscribe so I can see when the sales are going to happen. I feel like they do a lot of times on Fridays. They do 30% off, like most Fridays, I feel. So, and also do your research on Dolls Kill because they are a bit of a controversial brand. So you might not want to put your money there. Do your research. I'm not here to explain that or get too much into that, but I will do a little disclaimer. Do your research if this is a company you want to support. A lot of the stuff that they have on there, you can buy independently, like Demonias. You can just buy Demonias off of Demonia. But they do make a lot of their own stuff, and I believe this is one of their things. But I'm sure if you look for felt dragon wings, you'll probably come up with something comparable to these. And like I said, they should be cheap. This is cheap material. It's felt and elastic and like a little bit of a bendy material in them. So don't pay above, you know, maybe $25. $25 or less, these will work. The ones that I will be showing you guys at another video, my wearable whimsies, those can get to be a bit expensive. I think my wearable whimsies might have been like 200, but they are beautiful, phenomenally made, and she just put so much effort and love. And what's different about them is that the wearable whimsy, like those handmade Etsy fairy wings, and they can also be dark and gothic. I just happened to get kind of like a mossy, dark fairy wing when I got them from her, is that they don't have these type of like elastic harnesses. There's usually like this U-shaped bit that you can put like into a corset, so it looks more like it's coming out of your back. And they're beautiful, they're exquisite, and I will have to make a separate video about them. These are cheap and felt, but they will get the job done. Like if they get at the club and I get something spilled on them, no problem, I'm not going to be angry about it, but I am going to enjoy them. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. If you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, like, comment, do all the things that you do here on YouTube to help a gal out. It would be so very much appreciated. Your dark dragon fairy would love to see you guys more on here, so subscribe. All right, you guys, enjoy the rest of your evening wherever you are at in this world. I hope it's a beautiful one. Bye, guys.